So, nearly 50 years ago, astronaut Jack Swigert was aboard this Apollo spacecraft headed to the moon when he had a sudden realization. He'd forgotten to file his taxes. Houston, we have a problem. Now, if you're in this room and you enjoy doing your taxes, I suggest you leave now. But for most of us, we find them boring and a hassle. And if you go online, you can see a great presentation where we talk about the 100 million hours that we've wasted doing them. The B2B2C business model of Untied is we put people in control of their taxes. The fact that taxes are our biggest category of household spend, 268 billion. And that we built a platform with an experienced team that can be applied in the UK and to other jurisdictions around the world. But one of the questions we get most is, does it work? So that's why I want to volunteer. Because what I want to do now is I'm going to do a tax return in the remaining 3 minutes of this session. So can I give you the microphone? And we're just going to see how far we can do. I've never done it live before like this, so I just figured that it's the sort of thing that we can do quite happily at the end of a Friday afternoon. So just bear with me. If you can see that, just tell me and shout yes.
Yes.
Click screen capture, there we go. Right, okay. So what I've got is I've got a scenario here. I would like someone to give a number between 1 and 6, and then if you can read out what the scenario is, please. So someone, a number between 1 and 6.
3.
Okay, I heard 3. So what's number 3?
You have shares in Tesco and Experian.
So Untied takes care of all your income sources. So what we're going to do is we're quickly going to find dividends. This is switching to last year's tax return. So I'm going to do a search for dividends. I can see here I've got Tesco and Experian. I'm going to tag them both as dividend income. Done, that's on the tax return. Another number, please.
4.
Okay, we had 3, we have 4, please. What's number 4?
You receive bank interest.
Okay, so we're not going to get wealthy, I'm afraid, from the bank interest that we're getting at the moment. Well, spell that right, so there we go. It's all being picked up through open banking and is then coming into our account. And as Untied learns, it will then set rules and then categorize things on the go. Another one, please.
6.
Okay, number 6.
You've been employed by Cucumber Limited, pay reference 128.171, and pay in this employment of 18,910, tax of 4,901 pounds, and a tax code of 1185.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right. Say that again. That was Cucumber Limited. We are employed by Cucumber. So I will show you a little bit here of our progressive onboarding. So I'm going to click on Cucumber Limited. Whoops. I'll just tag that as employment income. So here we go. And what Untied does is, as it learns, it asks you questions. So it didn't even know anything at all about my employment. And we've tagged something as employment. So now it's asking my questions. And it does 2 things here. First of all, it optimizes that part of my tax return. And second, it pre-populates it. Now, for employment, our bank records are not our primary source. That's our P60. So what I'm going to do now, very quickly, if we can get this in, employees PA reference, tell me what that was. 120.8171, pay in this employment, 18,000, tax in this employment, 4901. How long have I got? 38 seconds, 1185, save. Right, so all that's now been categorized. I'm now going to click on taxes. I'm going to submit my tax return. We could review it if we had time, but we're doing this in 26 seconds. When I click submit, this is real data going to HMRC. They're checking the calculation, and hopefully in the next 17 seconds, someone's waiting there to give me a response. Now, there are 12 million people who have to do a tax return, including 6 million people who are your freelancers, you're self-employed, and a similar number who are employed. 3, 2, 1, come on HMRC! Yeah. Oh, they missed it. Yes! Very much.